All right, here we have a 14 karat yellow gold with a 14 karat white gold alloy, and these are diamond cuts, and this is illusionary setting. These are all hand worked manually with just one single solitaire. Now this stone here is a single cut. You see the hall marking, 14 carats. And we're gonna read what that says in the hallmark. So we're gonna switch over to 10 times magnification. You guys are going to see what this says. I'm gonna put this, we have it upside down. And that says IBG with a triangle. That stands for Buster Goodman. Buster Goodman Jewelry can most frequently be found at estates in the Midwestern states, in the Illinois region, Michigan, and Indiana. Now this is a probably pre-70s piece, because this is a transitional era. Back in the mid-70s, for a brief amount of time, the cutters of Melly, okay, these are small stones under 2.5 millimeters, they began making 16 facets on the crown with 16 pavilion and main pavilion. So there's 33 facets, but rarely, unusual to find those. They didn't last too long because just a decade later, precision equipment allowed cutters to put 57 facets on the small round brilliants. So let's take a look. We're going to clean this stone with a microfiber. You can see the under gallery, which was added on there, and this is a casted piece. So let's go ahead and get under 10 times magnification here and examine this cut. And as you can see, we have a table facet. Sorry, it's hard for me to focus on this thing. With 8 bezel facets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So around it, we have 8 bezel facets, and we have the table facets. And this is a colorless stone of VS clarity. See if I can zoom up on this to do it justice here. Now you guys can see it a lot better. You can see a very small culet. You can see when we're viewing table down, we see the pavilion mains, and there's 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So giving us 8 bezels, 8 pavilion mains, and then 1 table. Okay. And this is a pretty large stone to be a single cut. Usually modern single cuts are heavily used in the watchmaking industry. Rolex tends to use colorless, high clarity single cuts under 2 millimeters. And these things can be quite pricey per carat, anywhere from $800 to $1,400 per carat in a parcel. Okay. Most often you encounter these single cuts in lower value bridal, or pendants, earrings, set in sterling silver, brass jewelry, gold plate jewelry, and or stainless steel jewelry in the included region. And those trade anywhere from $75 to about $100 per carat. Very inexpensive. But when you find nice vintage estate jewelry that have these single cuts are actually far superior than the modern round cuts, because it has better light return with a few facets, but they have to be eye clean and loop clean. So let's go ahead and look at under this on the LUMIGAUGE, and you guys can kind of see what the measurements are. And we're at 8 times magnification, and this stone has a millimeter dimension of around 2.4 millimeters. So that would give us a 5-pointer. This is 1/20th of a carat total weight, and the clarity would be about a VS, and the color would be in the colorless D through F region. So this is a pretty cool ring, and it's an early works of Buster Goodman's jewelry line, and I thought this was a neat pickup. I had to hammer this back into place to make it perfectly round, and then I just did a light buff up polish, and I can still polish this up, a little bit better, but I thought this was a really great find. You can see it has not been resized. It's a size 10. Here it is on my hand here. So it looks like a lot of ice, but that's just the way that this was designed to look like there's, small little star melly around the band and the diamond cutting setting to really make it pop. But it's just a small little 5-pointer here of exceptional quality. Very rich yellow gold. Well, that's that. Hope you enjoyed this video, and be looking for some more videos of me featuring designer jewelry and rings. And I'm giving you the breakdown under precision, magnification, dark field, and then the old trusty LUMIGAUGE with precision measurements. Big Bad Wolf is out.